पहले फिर इसी बात में आप
Opportunity beckons. Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed, but the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
और ओताकू क्या हाल है तेरे?
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Boom bam boom bam.
Another down.
ओताकू देख भाई क्या चल रहा तेरा? सोनिक द हेजहॉग.
This thing reeks. Here's your hut.
I worried you might never return. Oh, clearly my trust in you was not misplaced. Join me as my honored partner.
I don't plan on making a habit of...
Very well. Do not allow me to keep you from...
I feel like I've fleshed 100 skins today.
इसके अंदर कैसे जाते हैं बहनचोद? आगे से लेफ्ट ही तो देख रहा हूँ. अरे ऊपर है. शिट.
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. You! Finally. No one.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the
Climb the stairs and...
and memorize a few inscriptions? Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighbors.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what...
Southern Stone Inscription.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as Phoenix now, but tough as boiled.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
I want the sky go back to how it was. I don't like it.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the boxes to Realm.
And a scratch on me.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing?
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Now it might be worth trying next time.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What? Let's start with the engraving to the south.
अरे बहन जो मुझे कैसे पता लगेगा?
Guardians of the Crystal. I'm pretty sure.
Fascinating. But the...
Wanderers of the Golden Ball.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of this.
Children of the Hunters.
क्या कहना चाह रही है तुम?
That can't be right, surely.
I'd rather suspect.
तो तुम इतनी देर में क्यों उठाई वीडियो कॉल?
Children of the Hunters.
Sun worship?
I could have sworn it was something like
क्या
that.
पहन लिया है?
Children of the Hunters. Now Tillers. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples. The 3 engravings. One for each of the 3 guardians of the Mother Crystal. Wanderers from across the plains. Little one, another.
Two men.
Ha!
क्या पहना है?
How are those new boots treating you?
इसको ऊपर करो. ऊपर ही मतलब पूरा ऊपर. उतार दो.
अबे 6000
नहीं कर रहे.
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
मैं भी समझ नहीं आ रहा कौन से रंग का पहना है.
Beneath the flood, yes.
कैमरे की क्वालिटी बन गई. दिला दो आईफोन, क्वालिटी अच्छी आ जाएगी. मैंने कुछ बोला अच्छी लगी. ये हुडी पहनी है, पहन के आती है. वही वाली है ना? वही वाली.
The free cities under sea.
वही में है. वही बर्फ लगा दो.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Get him! smoke. Is the city fallen?
हो गया और कुछ बचा होटल को नहीं बेइज्जती तुम्हारी
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
मैंने जो बोला वो करा तू
और बुमराह जी कौन सी गेम खेल लो आजकल?
तो आता मुझे गुस्सा हो मत
Sekiro, oh my god,
Sounds like thunder.
very खतरनाक गेम.
कुछ ऐसा बोला भी नहीं तब भी फालतू बात ये नहीं सोचेंगे कि सबको दिखेगा तो सब देखेंगे तो क्या बोलेंगे अपना ही सोचना होता है जब मैनेजर देखेगा क्या बोलेंगे
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Sekiro ने दिमाग है.
to see
अच्छा
you. Any trouble on the
ऐसा
road?
क्या हुआ उसमें भाई बता?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time.
Enemies.
Name's Midadol. But everyone calls me Mid.
खुद नहीं समझोगी ना खुद को तो नहीं मिली
My lady.
Hey?
हाँ तो मेरे पास तो नहीं है ना
My boy. Uncle Byron.
It's really you! I never thought I'd see the day.
भाई फैमिली रियूनाइट कर दिया हमने. यार वो एनिमीज उस गेम में थोड़े टट्टी से.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose.
बट यार सेकिरो गेम सही है.
Ultima's doing.
लंबा समय लेगा. हाँ 15 घंटे का गेम है वो. तुझे 16 घंटे लग जाएंगे.
The people. Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river.
दो बॉस मार भी दी तूने 8-9 घंटे में. बहन चोद है तो
Keeping an eye on my
खतरनाक.
brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship? The Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Gutter snipe.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
आमने भाई हम कर अरे बहन
There's a good boy.
This one. Over here.
अबे भाई
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
रियल चुदवाद यार
Get surrounded. Let's try.
बंद होगी
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Over here! Get him!
तू क्या जाता है
Nice try.
Over here! Over here! This one! Waker wins! Over here! All yours!
यस
Over here!
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather.
ये कौन सी ट्रॉफी खोली एक सेकंड 100 MFPS
There may still be survivors inside.
एक सेकंड रुक मैग ऑफ फ्लेयर
is going on here?
What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
Divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
तो बहन जोत दूंगा मैं बहन की लौड़े की. I am mother
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield, or not. As long as you don't hold back.
तो पहले तो मैं मेगा प्लेयर चलाने से वो अच्छा करें ओ भाई इसकी तो गांड ही फाड़ रखी मैंने अच्छे से. दो इसको चोद दो अच्छे से।
Forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will...
ये सब कैसे कर ले रहा है यार? ये गायब कैसे हो ले रहा है?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
आजा भाई लेट जा। ओ भाई सुपर सेक्सी। ले भाई इसकी गांड फाड़ूंगा भाई मैं। आया मादर चोद। आई थिंक मुझे भारी होना पड़ेगा। चल बैंड के लैंड। ले मादर चोद। Fucking good game यार।
The vessel is strong. My liege.
हाँ चोद दी हमने उसे कमांडर की। बारनबस थामर के।
As are you, I see.
Barnabas Thammer.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
अकैशिक था क्या ये भी? ओह, वो आ गया, बारनबस आ गया, उसी की ब्लेड है ये। हमने 10 किलोमीटर से काट दी उसने। आ गया बारनबस।
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
फाइट इतनी जल्दी इससे? आई थॉट बहुत थोड़ी देर बाद होगी एंड में मैं एक हाथ पीछे रख के ओह that's some show off man.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
कितनी बड़ी ब्लेड है बे?
Try it.
अबे
All the rest.
Joshua!
Transform. जिसने सही गांड फाड़ दी अपनी लाइफ की। अभी तक हम फाड़ रहे थे, इसने फाड़ दिया अब।
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
you be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. It's got kicked like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Vad säger fågeln det?
है ना इनमें से एक कौन सी चूज करूं? यार ये वाली सही लग रही है लाइट
Should last you a good while.
तो मैं बोला सबसे पहले ही बोला था तुम्हें लाइट रखी अच्छी लग रही है ब्लू और वाइट जो तुम्हारा
You can thank me later.
ये ले
Should last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do.
Goats.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she'd never do business with baddies. Especially, I wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give...
Don't worry.
Oh, you'll let me know what you...
Of course. Lady Karen.
Not really.
You're doing...
What exactly? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you...
Just... all right. I'm...
Oh. Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploit?
All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm... Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No. I reckon you've got better things to do.
Of course. I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded. And that I was, along with some other things. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted...
Oh, I knew Nan wasn't caught up. But why would people say?
No, but people...
Well, that's a...
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Those tomes...
बूम एंट्री है अच्छा बेटा I like it. I like your entry, buddy. तेजस खत से तुम्हारी एंट्री में है दम.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crooked?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else?
They're all right.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you?
10th class में
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now,
9th class में वो naughty था.
I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
बाजू में कौन? बाजू में यार रूममेट है, लड़की से बात कर रहा है वो।
Clive. How may I help you today?
नए रेंट किया है रूम।
Study it well, Clive.
अरे इसकी माँ का चूल्हा समझ में नहीं आएगा मेरे को।
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Ned.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell the
Do you think Nid's ship will ever sail? This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Is all right.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a Kashik and the valleys are full of ether?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Hello, XOD Street Side. How are you, Naughty? Hope everything's well. मैथ बेकार है यार. मैक्स ना चुराए भाई मैथ. तुम गेम पार करो स्ट्रीम पर. बढ़िया सी गेम लाओ, बढ़िया सी.
Gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes.
अबे sayonara wild. कोई 40 मिनट की गेम.
How about now?
You fixed it. Sid fixed it. He more than fixed it.
iPhone में भी है वो गेम.
New music.
Huh. Never heard this one before. They started playing when I removed this.
गाने अच्छे हैं उसमें.
Whatever it is.
मेरा चोको ये हैकिंग ज्ञान चोको बहुत दे रहे हो तुम आजकल.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well. Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Like father, like daughter. भाई ये गेम कब खेलेगा तू स्ट्रीट साइड?
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship
Final
sails.
piece.
I have to get back.
उनके पास क्या है?
Go on then. Do us proud. Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh.
It'd better all be here. Finished, are ya?
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
ऐसा पोशंस की बना रहा है. I think potions already यार.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up...
I'd speak to him again. Well,
Right, cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to.
All right.
Bloody hell, Clive.
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something
It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't.
Don't be like that.
Fine, if it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best, and I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt he'd be too happy.
Then just this once, swallow your pride. And for keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, chap, just got that, and I'm
Good luck.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise. I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now...
All right, just...
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch.
Go on, then.
Much obliged.
भाई मुझे कुछ चाहिए जो मुझे नींद से उठाए.
So this is not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people.
Hey, you ain't...
There's a river of bad blood between me and the Chief.
Bentley, कैसा है मेरा भाई?
If someone can build me a bridge. All right. I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left. Forge on the hill. Good luck.
Bentley मेरे यारा.
Buff, we can't
गांड
find the
क्यों मरा
forges.
रहा?
How are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
And the chief with something very important. You go back inside now.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Gate's closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
इनकी फायर जला.
It's no use. The flames just aren't hot enough.
I thought I'd made myself clear. Piss off.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Buff, we can't fire the forges. How are we going to earn our keep?
Shut.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Oh.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravosh won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravosh will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put course. It's like hearing...
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, man. Good girl.
Faster!
क्या बार की भाई बार की मैंने लास्ट टाइम अमित को दी थी
Let's make this quick, shall we? Straight home now.
अरे बिना फाइट के तो बढ़ेगा भी नहीं. ओ फक. अरे fuck. I'll live to see guy guys.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows. Let's go.
Be safe.
Good girl. That'll do, girl.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius, but he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first.
Well, you know what they say. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us?
See that you both do.
All right.
Quest complete.
Bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
If I leave now, they'll be hard to manage. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen!
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price. Be they... Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war being waged. And who will they all turn to? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, you'll find her right here plying her trade.
Here in Delamere? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the... But it'd be a bolder man than me. Feeling bold, traveler? Now, if that's...
Sorry.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who?
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goods.
The finest sell swords in store could hold a candle to our new town guard. Fuck! How the hell did they...
What a mess. Where do we even...
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Let's go. Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up. Die a slow death, boys.
Leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen.
finished.
Go on.
When the Borgwin finds out you've killed his men, he only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to... You weren't even supposed to...
What were you going to do to...
The Borgwin wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the... Then you turned... Well...
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goots.
Get your filthy paws off me, you...
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them up!
For they are not lies. Every last...
Goot.
He's gonna kill... He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life, and that loathsome harpy's very... The existence is a crime. Goots, was it? Only with your employer. Run along now.
No.
No.
I don't care what she promised me, or I'll...
Goots.
Enough!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy, though it was just Bogart back then. I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll fight...
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye? Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you awake.
Is he...
Dead? No. It's an easy going through life, one after all I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? Best we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way.
Well, I will. If you ever need help.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the...
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself. As till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like you.
Of course.
Stop. I don't go...
Gentlemen.
Yeah, well, really the whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you. Everyone except Zoltan has.
Oh, but that reminds me.
Pit Gold Cinder, how'd you come by this?
I'm sure. You did...
You know I could never leave. Every time you put on mail, you and the Curse Breakers, there's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness. But if that helps save even a single life... What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Black...
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I?
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. It's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he...
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what'll it be? Anything else?
He's a surly soaker.
The realm's crops are all being harvested early for fear they won't grow.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of them all. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe...
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary marble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the marble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, why, a notice concerning this very creature was
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Cole said it was an army of a Kashik. What will happen to Mid and the others?
माँ का जुम्मा क्या हुआ भाई तेरे को South of Tabor, south of Tabor. कजुआ मेरे लाल पीले
The free cities and the sea.
Faster!
deserve a rest.
The pack.
Remember, you're on my side, Tor.
अरे यार क्या बस हो गया
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
उससे कह रहा है
might take a while.
Mistakes.
किधर है सिकल में दिखने वाले पूरा सिकल में भूलना दिखी ना मेरे को तो
Come on.
I think he's the guy, man.
You deserve a rest.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken. Nice try. Too slow.
Over.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do. Good girl. Straight home now.
Carrot.
Just any mortal, could it? All right then.
और भाई बूम एंट्री का क्या सीन है आजकल? अच्छा पुरानी चैट मार रहा है, ओके। बाजू में कौन है? हथियार, हथियार भी बना दिया तुमने तो।
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Sid, I can't help but...
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen.
Amazing specimen.
Flesh positively throbs with vitality.
और कौन सा गेम खेल रहा भाई तू?
If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... when I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
मैं कुछ तड़कता पड़कता लाया यार, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा?
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the
अबे
blighted
यार
soil.
सकीरो खेलना पड़ेगा
bloom with
वापस से
heretofore
यार।
unseen vigor.
आईडी वाईडी मांगो।
Say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
देखता हूँ यार, I'm not sure.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
पोशंस एक्स्ट्रा रख पाऊंगा शायद मैं। प्लीज सर कैन आई हैव सम मोर? क्या ही बात करेगा तू उससे? देने को दे देगा वैसे, बट
He's a surly soaker.
So what do I owe the honour? So, what'll it be?
Good. I like it. ये ओरी चालूम कहाँ मिलेगा बहन चोद?
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. That it? Fine.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Let me tell you.
All right.
Them root might be. You see, they were a sort of that said. Yeah. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I assumed, and all without aiding or abetting any outlaw. Told me, said,
ये बात क्यों कर रही है
Why,
इतना?
I reckon. But I can say, you've all shown me
that there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Still alive, are you? Coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Go on then. They're all waiting for you. Wouldn't want them set.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here's everything we've received and everything promised. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
वे लोकेशन नहीं आ रही इन वालों की यार.
Right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
ये बाहर पेल सकता है क्या ओडन को?
This cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
All hands! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
Akashic.
Here they come.
Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind you, I'll have you know earthbreaking here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the cliffs.
लॉल भाई लॉल ओ बहन चोद ऐसी माँ चोद दूँगा मैं तो
About that offer, Gav? How are we doing, mid? I thought you said that ship was fast! Old? I haven't got this alive in 20 summers! Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
अबे कैसा आ गया है?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies? Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my ass? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
अरे भाई
Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a lady's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
यार डॉल नहीं हो पा रहा है
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Damn.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and
अब
the
पहला
galley.
ही प्ले थ्रू नहीं हो रहा अभी सेकंड कहाँ से पगलट
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, ooh, there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Oh yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
अरे सैंडब्रेक में आ गए.
Greek of mercy. What have I done?
My lord.
Damn.
Between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Black Galleon.
Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
अरे बहन चोट पूरा आर्मर पहन के आए.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
अरे मादर चोट.
Great Grigor's gas!
Barnabas.
Hard port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
अगर वर्टिकल मार दिया लिखोरी भी हॉरिजॉन्टल मार देगा.
It's now or never. I'll find her. Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Cut it down! Attack! wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra seconds! What the hell are you?
She won't take us yet.
This one's gone, little one. Finished.
hurt you.
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Full transformation.
In earnest then.
अरे भाई क्या बवासीर है ये? पानी को काटते हुए सर पानी अभी तो कटा हुआ है बे।
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
never led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Mythos. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion than merit. Assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
अरे बहन जो तो सेक्सी लग रहा है यार.
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
फिर हरा दिया यार उस माँ की लोड़े ने हमको.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
What the fuck?
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself?
What about him?
I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, I'll gladly bear your burdens too. Until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Hotelier is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
पूरा कट सीन था भाई तो सेम भी तो करना पड़ेगा.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up their hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.